We'll do roll call.
Right, right,
With Joanne. Oh. Where are we
Yes,
starting?
sir.
Here.
Carol swing on.
Here.
Here.
Who are you?
Dan doing it.
Yeah.
Judy.
Judy.
Ed Forson.
Trish Baker.
Elise Johnson.
Lynn Pinkerton. And we're just missing. There's under in the house. All right, last month, we did not have a quorum, so we could not vote on anything. So therefore, we have two sets of minutes to go through. So everybody take December 17th. And go through those minutes and let me know if anybody has any questions or thoughts.
We did roll in the basket now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there.
Did I do a wrong name here, Janet Cope?
Janet Cody.
Oh, is that right?
COTE, that's correct.
Okay. No.
But
At the end,
yeah,
I wrote password from the sleeve, was I supposed to not even do that because we didn't know?
No, that was seconds.
that was the
Anna, we did that, so we can.
No,
We're talking to. The Thomas. Which one? Was it on?
yes, yeah. No, this is February. We have
December, January, and February.
January, no,
This is.
yeah, it's okay, December was because of, but January was.
Why do we have December then?
I thought it was the other way around. Oh, maybe because some people didn't see them. We never corrected the December 17th minutes. That's what it was. They were never reviewed. Right? And that's why I brought them out again. Because in January, we didn't only had 4 people here. So December it didn't get approved.
That is correct.
Okay.
I make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes of December 7th.
Oh, yeah, see what I wrote, members voted unanimously to accept the corrections in for December. So, I'm just going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to say that.
It's just like we have to have.
I haven't fixed the name yet,
That's
but
all it was.
it's good. I'm gonna talk about this time.
No, that's right. Yes, you know, yeah. Because the next meeting is in January 21st. That's the one we couldn't vote on.
Quorum. Okay, here we go.
We're all set. Yeah, good.
So are we going in December on that?
Well, we just,
I made a motion that we accept the minutes.
She made a motion.
Okay, I'll second it. All right.
Number.
Correction of the right?
Okay. So December is passed.
Some of the, I just want to be able to have the right.
Right.
Yeah. December's passed, now we're on January.
Correct.
January 21st minutes. So if everybody would read those and if you have any questions, let me know.
This one.
No, we'll do-
And the question on 3.5.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And Adams will be in the COA. In the library.
No, you're right. It should be Adams. We'll be cleaning the library. Oh, the COA library bathrooms. Okay, that is. So, yes, you're right. You did.
Big clean.
It seemed like it was the whole COA. I think that's how I read it first, right?
Yeah.
Just the bathrooms.
Just the bath.
Oh, okay, so she's not cleaning the COA.
No.
So you want me to write, senior center, in the library bathrooms?
Yeah, I guess that could be good. Yes, just on Fridays.
On Friday, so okay. I'll show you. Just put the name on here from three. EISC.
What's that?
EISC.
Oh, okay. Oh. Left out the L.
Okay. Stop it.
You. Nothing colors.
And that 2.2. Was previously the grant writer?
Yes,
Anybody
yes.
know from yet?
I don't know if they've replaced his position or if he's doing a double, kind of doing a little bit of both, but yeah, I haven't heard that they have, so most likely no. Yeah.
I don't know, either.
Mhm.
We have to look at the, budget. See if they took it out. Which would be coming up.
I think one more little correction is on 3.3. I don't remember this. January last year cost was $25. It's always been 20. I think you could probably scratch out that sentence. January last year cost was 25.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Okay, that's okay. There's a lot
That's
of
the whole thing, January on.
January last year cost was 25. You could just say this year renewal cost is 20. That's
Okay.
fine. Yep, perfect.
Can I make a correction?
Yeah, yes.
4.2, the casino trip is with Lunenburg.
Ah, that was my fault, not yours. Mary Lou.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Where is this?
4.2.
Senior trip is with Mount Pepper.
Right.
Lunenburg.
What is the correction?
Lunenburg instead of Pepperell on 4.2.
Yeah, it's a little bit. What we say, the tall ships between both places, right? How did that work? Because-
Yeah, I'll explain all that. Oh, yeah, I'll explain how all that works.
Good.
All right,
Well, I need to know that come up if we're partnering up with someone, I need to let this know.
yeah,
Well, we're not really partnering up for the tall ships. It's, that's what,
okay.
Thank you.
$20 for slots, exactly.
$5 play bucks.
the
You pay
tall 30.
30, yeah.
Casino, if you go on the casino trip,
It's what it is.
they will give you $20 in slots.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. It's a good deal. So you're really paying $10 to go on the trip.
Oh, wow.
So please sign up.
Yes.
Fix 4.4 too. Yes. It's central Mountain.
Field trips. Oh, Beach boys and the lobster are one.
It is one thing, and Angela's gonna talk about it a little bit more in depth, but it is one trip. You the con, the beach
So
boys
to
with the
go-
lobster, yes.
To see the beach boys and lobster.
Yeah.
We put down a lot.
Oh, she's just gonna make it capital T.
Just, yeah, because, wow,
Here, right here,
now,
doesn't
so,
matter.
But that's 4 different trips.
And I did okay with those tests for the 5.0 to. And I'm doing it as 5.0, 5.1. What? The ethics, board ethics. Oh, I have 5.0.
Yeah, 5.0. I mean, 5 pounds.
No. I'm saying, you know how it's like 5.0, say report.
Oh,
Food
topics, not these,
So you want a 5.0.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 5.1.
Or say 5.1. I said, oh. All right, so the tests are good. And like I said, what you said is okay.
looks good to me, there's a one
Yeah.
10-minute test once a year. You want to go on?
And the farm farm is every 2 years, that both need to be done.
And then the show this meeting, I'm able to vote. You're not informed.
Yeah.
I'm running this meeting to cover.
Well, does everybody else have the minutes? We'll have the corrections next month.
So do we make an approach if you can have that? Just, would you say,
Well,
You did it last year, the big one.
yeah,
You only have to do the 10-minute ones.
well,
This year.
so they check with you.
do you have an email address? Do you email? No? Okay.
I'll have to talk to, I'll talk to,
The clerk to, Harrison or Jack and Corey. It's a tough one, you don't actively have email.
No, you'll just, next one, you'll just approve the corrections, so we can approve it. Okay.
so I need a motion.
Motion.
All right,
What?
Second.
Who's first?
Me.
this was. Well, figure out January, maybe first meeting is that?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So I've been correcting snatch them all. Okay, that takes care of the minutes, I'll put that.
February, the end of February. That will go for my January splash.
Correct.
That was, that was.
All right.
Can we go out of order and,
Okay.
that's all right.
We're just gonna hop around here and we're gonna go to 4.0 and get the report from Friends of the Townsend Seniors. Angela.
I can't see that. Sorry.
So I don't know how familiar you are with the Friends group, but we are a nonprofit organization set up about 25 years ago when this place was being built to provide funding for furniture and whatnot. So that was the origin of the Friends. Obviously, we did that. So now our main function is fundraising to support the programs here. Our charter also allows us to support, it says we support all seniors in Townsend, so that's something we're trying to reach out, and how can we do that, not just the senior center. We're supposed to support all seniors. So we're working on reaching out and seeing how we can support seniors who may not come to the senior center. Not everybody comes to the senior center. So we are a volunteer group. We have a board of 10. We went from 7 board members to 10 this year. We had a very active election, which was nice. So we have 10 very interested members. Some new faces came aboard, which is nice. 7 people just wasn't enough to sustain all the activities, because unfortunately, when we run an activity or something, it's the board members or the senior center staff who ends up doing the work. So we thought by expanding the board, it gives us 10 people who can help. So that's worked out well. We meet once a month, Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. It's open to the public, and we do have people come, which is great, because sometimes they have ideas and stuff that we don't think about. So we provide, our main function is fundraising. We give Elisa budget every year. We did increase it this year. I'm hoping maybe next year we can increase it again. We get our funding from a couple places. Membership. So we encourage everyone who comes to the senior center, or even just the public at large, to become a member. It's $10 a year. We get our funding from, we have an endowment, which brings in interest every year. So that helps support the senior center. And then the fundraising efforts that we do, like the gift basket raffle, that was run by us. So upcoming events, things that we're working on now is in the month of March, the Friends, if you buy a bag at Hannaford's in Townsend, the Friends get $1. So that's a nice fundraiser. It's very passive, they just send us, we make like $100 a year off of that. So
The
Yeah.
free bag, free grocery.
Yeah.
Reusable bag.
yeah, you buy and I think it's a special bag. What?
Yeah.
Not the purple.
No,
No. It's one of those, reusable shopping bags, but it's only in the Townsend, Hannaford. So that's through the month of March, so that's a nice fundraiser. We're planning to do a yard sale. This will be our second year. Last year it was torrential rain. If anyone came to the plant sale, it was torrential downpours. We moved the yard sale inside, but it's something we want to try to grow in conjunction with the plant sale. I know the library is struggling to find people to work the plant sale, so if anyone here is interested in that, because without the plant sale, I don't think we're gonna do a yard sale. Because they bring in hundreds of people, and that's what we were hoping, then they would come and walk over and do our yard sale and maybe some food or something. So hopefully it'll be a go. They're hoping to make it a go because it's such an annual event, that plant sale.
Did they find the plants to be donated? Oh, you don't know yet, okay.
The last, well, this was last week, they had no one to run it, the person who's been running it, for, I don't know, what, for some reason isn't, so they're looking for new people, but yeah, it's a big job to go out and find donations of the plants and collect them and water them
Yeah.
and bring them here, it's a big job, so, they're working on that. So we are working, I guess Lunenburg first reached out to us, and I'm working with their friends group. They call it something different, but the Lunenburg Senior Center. An issue that we've had for a couple years, and they're having the same one, it's always Pepple, every senior center, is when you run a bus trip, buses are very expensive. It's $1,800 just to rent a bus. And we can't fill a bus. We needed 55 people. So last year we planned 3 trips. One of them we did run, but we ended up subsidizing the extra seats because we couldn't fill the bus, and that was to the casino. Two of them we ended up canceling because the interest wasn't there. So, which is very disappointing for the ones who want to go. So this year we're working with Lunenburg, and together we will share a bus. This is the hope. So each of us, either the friends will pay half. So for instance, the Encore trip, we're doing with Lunenburg. So we each have to, hopefully can get 25 people. So instead of us having to get 50, we can get 25. And then that will pay for the bus. And Encore is giving everybody $20 to play with. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if I don't have to drive to Boston, I'm good. I'll let somebody else do the driving. So what will happen is the bus will go to Lunenburg, which is literally 4 miles down the road, pick up them, come here, pick us up, and then drop our people off here and there. So it works out really nice. And we share the costs. I heard from them yesterday. It's not selling out. Each of us have about 8 people signed up each senior center. 16 is not enough to pay for the bus, so we're hoping it's April 1st. We still have time. So we're hoping that goes. The other one is the wine tasting, and lunch up at LaBelle Winery. And we're doing that with Lunenburg as well. We will split the cost of the bus. Again, hopefully we can sign up 25 people and they'll sign up 25 people. I guess here it's a beautiful winery up in New Hampshire. You have a wine tasting and then you have a nice lunch and then they'll bring us back here. So, so those 2 trips are with Lunenburg.
Do we, would you go into what, there was so many come to bingo when they come from all over. Could you come in sometime and make the announcement?
Yeah, we can do
Bingo,
that.
you might.
Yeah, we've done that at lunches too. Trying to, talk things up. And we know money is an issue and some of these trips are expensive. So, that's, I think we were thinking last year that could have been part of it, that, a lot of people don't want to spend $100 for a trip. I get that. So it's kind of a fine line. We want to offer things and then how do we make it accessible to people who can't afford that? Because, so we're struggling with that because our goal is to help all seniors. How do we reach seniors who can't afford $100 but really want to go to these? So the Friends is working. The other exciting thing that we're doing for the trips to the tall ships, which we've sold out of, and that went very quickly, very exciting. The Lobster Bake Beach Boys, the Newport Mansion, what was the other one?
I don't know, that might be it.
Yes, tall ships, Newport. So we are partnering with a travel company called Best Times Travel. Yeah, and they, Lunenburg has been working with them, Pepple's been working with them, those senior centers for years, so they come highly recommended. So Lisa and I and Jean met with their representative, Kim, who will be here next week. Right before lunch. 26.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the morning.
To talk about all the different trips, but why this is a good idea for us is one, we don't have to buy a bus. We don't have to pay for a bus because historically it's not working for us. So they're out in New Hampshire, so they're fairly local. They will arrange these trips. So for the tall ships, they will go from Lunenburg, Townsend, Pepperell. They will bring the bus and they will pick people up at each of those places. So everybody can just come to their home senior center and the bus will pick us up. It doesn't matter if, 2 people want to go or 50 people, they will arrange the bus. So, in the past, if only 2 people signed up, we'd have to cancel, but now we don't because they will arrange that. What was I gonna say? So
when it first came out, it was in Pepperell.
Mhm.
So quite a few of us signed up in Pepperell. So I wonder if that bus is gonna do all three.
It very likely is going to do all three.
Here and get the ride.
That, I know, that question came up, and maybe when Kim's here, you could ask for that.
Yes, how do we do that?
Yeah,
Cause I know
yeah.
I have a list of a couple of people, so I know a bunch of people in the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we can work that out. Kim. Best of times.
Yes, I don't know.
Kim,
You want
I
last names?
can't remember. Yeah, I don't know at the top of my head.
Yeah. So she'll be here next Thursday, she'll do a presentation, because not only do they do these kind of day trips, but they do larger trips, like you can take a cruise through them. And the prices were really good, and they would. No, to everybody.
Yeah.
It's a presentation to everybody who wants to come on the senior center.
Yeah.
Because what I've been hearing is seniors who will say, I really like to travel, but I don't wanna go alone.
Yeah.
I have no one to travel with, and you know, I love to travel and I'll say, well, come with us, but can't take everyone, but I kept hearing that, and what Best of Times will do is they'll have a whole bus full of people who wanna go wherever, so if you wanna go on a cruise, they'll pick you up here. That's beautiful, you don't have to drive to Boston, they'll take you to the Boston Harbor, get on the cruise ship, do a week long, and they bring you back. And the prices were pretty good. So they do trips like that, I think they might have one to Alaska, I mean, she'll talk about that kind of stuff, and that you would book directly through them, not through the senior center.
And when did she come in, did she say?
Next Thursday,
February 26th.
the 26th. Yeah, what, was it 11 or was it? Oh,
Yeah, right before lunch.
yeah,
11:30.
it's right before
Like a little
lunch.
half hour
Yeah,
presentation.
yeah. So she can talk about like if someone was interested in a larger trip like that, how you would book that through them. But then people, you know, who might wanna, don't have anyone to travel with, can travel with a whole bunch of other seniors. So I'm hoping that meets a need for some people. Yeah. And, oh, and the other thing about them is the Friends earn, a 10% cut of what we sell. So it is bringing in income to the Friends, which then in turn will go to Elise. Any questions?
See, that came out after.
I know it did.
Well,
I
yeah,
know.
Well, that was one of the reasons we knew. We heard through you and, yeah,
we were a little behind on that, but.
yeah.
uh,
But we can
You guys
ask her, I
are
don't,
here.
yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't just pick you up here.
Yeah.
You're probably all in the same bus.
We'll talk to her and get that
Yeah.
coordinated.
Do you know Pepper?
Oh, you did, yeah. So.
And if you're interested in the tall ships, Lunenburg still has plenty of seats. So, and you'd be on the same bus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mary. Well, that was great. Rundown. Thank you.
Thank you. The box to make.
It's a day-long trip.
It's in Maine.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's in
Maine.
Maine,
It was
and
in August.
we haven't got all the details yet, or the exact dates, but it's just something that we went through with her and said, yeah, that would be a good one. But
Still been shopping a lot about,
I don't think there's any shopping involved.
And they do have some overnight trips, but we decided this year we would just stick to day trips. Before we got into offering, you know, like an overnight in Maine or something, that's.
Yeah.
But we just thought we'd try it out and see what people think and.
Yeah.
Hopefully this works for us.
Um,
Is it a trip you're talking about?
Yeah.
bring in project.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you still gonna have the report
I
Christmas?
think so, yeah. Again, you know, the way Best Times, and she'll talk about it, I'm sure Thursday, is they'll have like, they'll go on 3 different dates. So she'll tell us when it gets closer, what date they're gonna do this, pick up in this area type thing. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly times, but. Yeah. All right, and you're all welcome to come to the meetings and volunteer and bake for the bakes.
Yeah.
And operating.
Yeah.
Um. Now we'll go back to 2.0, which is old business. 2.1, review of January meeting, which we did. And you have corrections. So that'll come next month. 2.2 is special town meeting warrant article.
There's a special town meeting on February 25th. I did not make copies of that one, but if you'd like to read it or if you'd like a copy, I have the warrant articles here. I don't think it wouldn't behoove us to read through all of them. It's very long, but they're here. Anyway.
What time is that?
That's at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Does she have an agenda?
I do that was a long.
Okay.
So that's at 7.
Yes, at the high school.
Check out your.
And there's no bus or.
No, we have not arranged for that. There's a lot of parking, at the high school. Yes.
Yeah. Well, my only question is, I was thinking about this last time. There's a lot of the seniors that drive on the day only, they can't park at night. So, with something like this, I do know we can do it on TV, but if you're there, you can vote.
Yes.
So if we could get some kind of arrangements where we can have a bus and pick up those
Yes,
seniors
yes.
that can't drive at night.
I did.
And they would be picked up, so they picked up at home, it'd have to be, if they can't
Yeah.
drive at night,
Right,
but they can be here, yeah.
right.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
It would be at your house, so it would be for seniors that can't drive at night.
Yeah, I do a lot of driving for them, because I still can't.
Yeah.
drive at night.
Okay, I will talk to Greg and see if we can get someone who will be willing to do that, and then we'll have to get the word out.
Yeah, have them sign up.
I'll have to do a robocall saying, you want to go, we don't drive at night, call the center and sign up for a side. Yeah,
Do a robocall.
Yeah.
Just so that
yes,
people know,
yep,
that it's gonna be available once we get.
yep.
And that way, and let them know that they can think that in their house.
Yes,
And that alleviates them walking the parking lot. Because then they drop off right at the door and get picked up for that. I think that would be good. And so, for them, and then they, in the lot. Okay. So, you know how many articles they have?
when has the, not then, Trish.
11? Alright. 3.0, new business. Formula grant news for FY 27.
Yes, FY 27 begins on July 1st. And the formula grant is the state grant that we receive. It's based on how many elders live in Townsend, and we had $16 per elder in FY 26. It's staying level funded for FY 27. So that is good news, despite the challenging fiscal times we're in. We'll still be receiving that, so that's a good thing.
Awesome. 3.2, second installment of COA formula funding. So that's what.
Yeah,
FY 26.
that is actually, so they're doing it a little differently this year, the formula grant. They're dropping it to us in 4 different payments where they used to do just 2. One at the beginning and one at the middle of fiscal year, but now we're getting it in 4 separate installments. So last week I was able to deposit $6,044 into that formula grant account. And then yesterday I got another letter saying that another portion of it was deposited into the town account. That was on February 17th. And then I'll get another one in mid-April, and that will be it for the year. So, I'm happy that now I know how to go on to the site called Vendor Web. You have to go and find it, and then you can turn it over into the account, so.
So that's $6,000.
It's 6,000, but in 4 separate.
Yeah.
Actually, the first installment was about 18,000, and now it's 6,000. So it's a little different each. They're kind of changing the percentages each time, but they might be doing that because
What do you mean $18?
well, 18,000 was the first chunk I got, the first installment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, so it's not even.
it's not even. No.
No.
And it says here, let's see if it says, hold on. Like, the installment that I got, the one I recently got, it says installment represents 16% of your FY 26 formula grant. An additional 17.33% will be made in late February. That's the newest one. And then 16.67% will be in mid-April. So I'm not sure why they're doing it that way, but it's just
So
how
what
it
was the
is.
first thing?
The first payment was, we were in March to February. I'd have to look. I don't know. I know I got the second one in the beginning of February, and then we got another one in February, and we got one more in April. So I don't know exactly when the first one was, because it was months ago. It is a little confusing. More confusing than just twice a year.
When you
So
first
you
said
get
that,
2 in
it just
February.
sounds even in quarterly or
Yeah.
something.
You got 2 in February? You're gonna get 2
Yeah.
in February?
Yes, yeah. Don't know why.
Okay.
They may have submitted it in January, but didn't drop until February into the town account. So it's a little confusing, but it's working.
Didn't you say something about 18?
18,
that
the
was the
first big chunk was 18,887, something like that. I remember it being crazy because it had all those 8s. Yeah.
18,000.
Yeah.
18,000.
Yeah, I will double check on that first amount just for next meeting.
18,000.
Yeah. It would be in our grants.
Well, what's it for the whole year?
Well, however.
I can look on my computer. I'm gonna guess it's around 34,000. Yes, but I would have to look to know for sure, but they'll send you everyone's town and how much each town is getting.
Do you want to put in the notes each installment or we go
No,
just the first one? Good. I'll
just
just say
got-
when you get
We
them.
just got the second installment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It comes from the state. And yep, it's based on how many elder people live in Townsend, people 60 and over. So for each person, the state gives us $16.
Does that number stay sort of the same year to year, or is there much of an increase with people moving in and passing away?
That's a good question. I know I'd have to look that up.
I was curious, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
I don't know where they come to live, because Atwood Acres is full,
Mhm.
because they come to live with a relative.
Although I just hear there's about 5 apartments opening in Howard Acres right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Empty?
empty, yeah, they're waiting to be filled.
Wow.
Yeah,
You don't have a problem with one.
I know. Yeah, I have to keep that on the wait list.
Doesn't have to just be Townsend, it have to be. And
No.
others.
Does it just?
Yes, it can, but Townsend has priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So,
So
if
then
you live in Townsend, you know,
we have one church member moving, so it's one of.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then if they have a medical need, they get bumped up to the first. Oh, the medical need,
Oh, yeah.
then they get bumped up to the first.
Oh.
So. Okay. 3.3, open meeting law reminders.
I have it. Do you want to talk about it? Or do you want me to talk about it? Okay.
Both, Elise and I got a memo from, and maybe somebody else around here. Got a memo from Harris, who is our clerk. And he just wanted to remind everybody about the open meeting laws and how it is supposed to be run. Probably what we said.
This might be a good little synopsis of
Yeah.
some bullet points we're talking about. Yeah, like, agendas, lists, and topics.
Yeah. They say placeholder items, so look at your agenda. Okay. New business, other matters, general discussion, or similar vague entries are not allowed. Agendas must list topics with significant, sufficient.
The tough ones, specificity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time. So that a reasonable member of the public can understand what we will be discussed. So that's exactly what we do here. We say full business, and then you got our bullets underneath, and we say exactly what we need. And that's what he's talking about.
So he's just wanting us to realize that once they're open meetings, the same thing.
Yeah. But this goes across towns, every board.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every board there is, or every
Committee.
committee, boards and committees. So this is not just to us, it's to the whole council.
And he's just wanting everybody to realize,
Yes.
so ideally, when everyone comes to meetings, they can not be bringing something up, it's not appropriate.
Exactly,
Right.
and it's not on the agenda.
Yes.
And I used to have topics not reasonably anticipated by the board, we're not allowed to do that, and if that topic is not on your agenda, you're not supposed to talk about it.
Let's do that.
Mhm.
It comes up in an emergency.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was surprised when I read that.
Additionally, chairman's additions and deletions is also not allowed. Please stop doing it. While deletions,
Sorry, I just wanted to give some. She wanted you.
What's me?
Yeah, she had asked,
There was a note.
Okay.
Why not change one from
yeah. While deletions, tabling, or postponing items are permissible, adding new items without good cause and without meeting the statutory criteria for an emergency is a violation of the open meeting law. If you have an unanticipated item, you must provide the public notice by revising your agenda even hours before the meeting.
Oh.
No revisions, no talking about the topic.
So going back to that, we can add something as an emergency.
Not to add.
You can before the meeting, but you have to revise
Yes.
your agenda and it's gotta go to the clerk.
It's gotta get posted.
It has to be posted. So actually, it's 48 hours ahead.
Huh. That must be a state law. We didn't have
Yeah,
that
well,
in
there's no
Townsend.
meeting law, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that a change that we weren't aware of, do you think?
No, it was always there.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Oh.
People just weren't following that.
And then it became the norm for all of us.
Wow.
So he's just iterating what the law is
Yeah.
and ask everybody to please.
Yeah.
You know, obey.
You have to, and so we have to, if, say it's an emergency, you have to tell us that a week ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'll wait till next month.
Wow.
Well, just for, I mean, we have a month, so if something comes up 2 weeks before the meeting, we can add it to the agenda and then I can resubmit it.
Yes. But 2 weeks will be the last week to
A
do it.
week,
1 week?
a week before the meeting, up to
Yeah,
a week.
well, that's workable.
But the type is, we're not talking about somebody being rushed to the hospital in an ambulance, I mean. You know.
Yeah.
And they just-
It just has to be posted in 48 hours.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's why I say a week before the meeting. You have something you want to talk about other than what's on the agenda.
And probably people got very blasé about it, and it's not really safe and up,
Yeah.
So a question about who determines what the agenda is? Is it this? You do.
Police does.
Police does.
But any of us can have input and say, I want to put this on the agenda. Like I can tell her.
Yeah.
Please put this on the agenda.
And it's already done, she has to resubmit the but.
Mhm. Does it go to the town clerk? And then post it on the bulletin board?
I send it to Lynn and then Lynn posts.
I posted it to the court.
Yeah.
Who puts on the bulletin boards?
Yeah, it goes
So
to
who does that?
Probably the clerk's office.
Okay, yes, I thought so.
the court. It's on the outside of the town.
Right, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a board inside too,
Hmm.
so.
And we don't post anything like that here for people to see, no.
Do you have it in the past?
No. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about, you can get a hold of Tara at least. We'll put it on the agenda. And she'll, if you talk about it.
Yeah. I've got something here that says that council and aging board members who need to renew their membership, meaning for the Friends, or what?
How was
And
that?
to what? To
We haven't
what?
got that far yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, let me have.
I think what you're looking at the minutes right now, right? That's on the minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're all down to minutes.
I can't talk about it.
Okay, oh,
It's on the agenda.
okay.
We'll put it on the agenda
Okay.
next month.
Okay.
Next month. Okay, at least it's gonna put it on the agenda for next time.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it fast, we got time. What else? This is a settled law. There is no flexibility here. Please stop doing it.
No, this is just the open meeting
Oh,
regulations,
open
so
meeting
just
law.
I'm just finishing up on that one.
Yeah, failure to comply with the open meeting law exposes the public body and the town to complaints. Required remedial action and potential nullification of votes. If you have questions about compliance before posting an agenda or holding a meeting, contact the town clerk. Do not wait until after the problem occurs.
Do we post for the town meeting agenda that's posted outside of the town hall,
Yes.
posted here?
No, I don't post it here. I don't know if I should or.
No, it's at the reading hall, what do you call that? It's the reading,
The reading room, West Townsend Reading Room?
yes,
Oh.
it's posted in the reading room. It's posted outside the town hall, and it's posted someplace else. There's like three or four places.
that's a Harvard church,
Mm.
at the Harvard church, you know.
Okay.
And the reading room was Townsend.
That's a discussion we'll have to
I
have.
think I'll start.
Yeah.
Because I used to meet.
Yeah.
But I don't go there, so.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to discuss that further and see if that's. posting it here.
Yeah.
If it were allowed to, then, okay, I'll put it on for next month, okay,
Yeah. The next one.
okay.
Can I just ask for a clarification for 2.1? Not to vote on anything, but is a membership in what?
Hold on,
Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta get back to it. On January,
the one for January 21st,
yeah,
2.1, renewing their membership in what?
with COA, with COA.
To be appointed by that means to request to be appointed by the selectmen.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Well, we'll talk about that this month.
That's fine. I just wanted to clarify what that was, what membership.
Yes.
You can imagine those open meetings, anybody can come and whatever's occurring, somebody's not knowing that rule.
Right.
It's probably very common, somebody comes up, well, I don't know about this, or how about this, you know, and then it leads off the.
Well, that's my job to tell
I
them no.
know, I mean, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
And then that person doesn't understand why they can't do it. That's
Right.
all the time related.
Yeah, we'll say, come back next month,
That's all.
and we'll discuss it.
No, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're on. Did I give you guys?
okay, thank you.
Yours.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it, open meeting law. So if nobody has any more questions about that, we can close it. 3.4 FY 27 budget submissions.
So in January, I had submitted the budget and I think we talked about it at one of our meetings and it was just the same. Just the cost of living expenses went up. Well, the last department head meeting, they told us that it had to be level funded. So we had to come up with about $4,000 to come out of our budget because we weren't allowed to have any increases in the spending from FY 26 to FY 27. So Greg had been charging 2 hours of his time to the municipal budget. So we're gonna take those 2 hours and we're gonna charge them to LRTA. I took away our training budget line, because the Friends have floated the idea of paying for the COA staff to go to the annual conference. So that was about $1,230. I took that away. And then I took about $106 away from the other supplies line. And we came up with that $4,000. But that will all be well and good if they get an override. If they don't get an override, I'm hearing that there'll be more cuts in every department. So they're still in dire need of getting some more money, but that's where we are. But I submitted it and
What did you cut from the training budgets by?
2 hours of Greg's time that had been charged last year when we did the first round of cuts. We kept 2 hours charged to the municipal budget. So now that's taken away. It was like $2,669, and now that's going to the LRTA because he's doing that job. So we'll see what happens.
I gotta read those.
Yeah, you can take those, but I can always print them out again.
Yeah, it's already easy. Alright, this is on this. I'll tell you. Well. You're making it harder and harder for us. Well, for everybody, sorry.
That's just.
For everybody. And I don't understand why they keep that museums.
I think it's past,
No, it's not just us.
yeah, it's
It's
not just
everybody.
us, yeah. No, every
Every
department has to be level funded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means no, possible.
Well, no, we were able to take it from those other places so that people can have their races.
Okay.
Meaning just me, Jean and Janet. We're the only ones that the town pays for to work, and Janet lost so much already. I don't want to say, no, you're not getting a raise. She doesn't make a lot, and Jean doesn't make a lot.
Okay.
So,
So. I mean. On the budget, I don't understand it, because. We went with the purple bags, we went. With, paying $150 a year for the trash. So. I don't know, where is it going?
Where is it going? That's what. Remember, we all have the same.
Yeah.
these are the meetings,
Yes.
yeah, we can find out, and yeah.
Let's get that first moving. Okay. 3.5, Boston Post King for information for Lewis. Dubria.
What is that?
Excuse me?
Does he come to the center?
No, but
I know it has nothing to do
the
with it.
Boston King
Yeah.
goes to the oldest person in town. That happens to be Lewis this year.
Oh, but he doesn't come here.
No,
No.
no. But
Just Lewis.
we're the ones that put it on,
What is it coming from?
okay?
On a board or something, or dinner?
Yeah, no, it's,
They go to keep the cane.
And lunch?
yeah, they get there's a gold cane that comes with it, and they keep it for a year. And then it gets returned, and it goes to the next person. But didn't they lose it at some point?
I don't know.
It may be possible, they don't actually get the physical cane, but they get a little pin representing cane. But I think they get a picture with their cane and a proclamation.
And a proclamation,
And
so,
And there's further news that I didn't have a chance to fill you in on, Lynn.
okay.
We picked a date, well, I should say, I put it in Rebecca, it's Rebecca Hersey's father. He's turning 99 this month. So they liked what was being served on February 25th, which I can't remember what it is, but it's lunch next week on a Wednesday. They're gonna come for lunch.
The 25th?
Yeah, are you not here?
No.
You're not here?
I say I'm here, but
Yeah.
the thing is, that's barbecue ribs.
Yeah, they liked it. Yeah. So, is that your son bringing the barbecue ribs? So,
I didn't ask.
okay.
Daughter just asked
Oh,
me.
she did. Oh, interesting.
And so if it is, it'll be smoked barbecue ribs.
Okay, because it's on the schedule, which is funny. I
Yeah,
guess she was gonna do it if he couldn't, I guess. But what I did was, it's full, the lunch is full. I reserved 10 places that the friends will pay for the lunch of Lewis and his family, and then any select board members that may come, and the town administrator. So the lunch is capped at 40, I got 10 guest spots. And, we'll do a quick thing. I did tell them there's bingo at 1, so we need to be finished by then, and I'll be fine. They'll eat
Yeah.
lunch, do a little presentation, and that'll be it.
I thought we were coming to it first.
Well, we can, yes. Well, whatever, I don't have any of those details worked out. I'm happy to do it however
I
people
was
want
gonna
to do it.
say like at 11:30,
Yeah.
by the time they,
Yeah.
the family gets there, then we do the presentation and have lunch.
Maybe, yeah, everyone enters, and then at noon, when everyone's there, you do the presentation, and then 10 minutes later you serve.
That
That
would
sounds
be
good.
nice, because if it went a little bit late, the Purdy people could just.
Yeah, the bingo game will be fine.
Yeah, presentation.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a full house for him to feel honored. So I knew everyone was there.
What's his name?
Louis Dubriel.
Yeah.
Dubriel.
Real.
Do you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So if any of you would like to come, I don't know if you're not already signed up for lunch, I'm not sure. I'm sure Ann is, but Trish probably is, yes. I don't know how much more Donna can be over 40, so I can't make that promise, but
Well, if you be there for the presentation.
yeah,
Oh, yes.
I've done them a long time.
Yeah.
I think you don't know, I don't either one, but.
yeah. Well, good. So it'll be really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So come for
Yeah,
the presentation, and you didn't just might have.
I'll do it.
yeah,
I think the selectmen will be here.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so,
They're
yeah.
on it.
They're aware of it, so.
Enter Bluetooth. Waiting for connection. USB speaker.
It ended, maybe our session ended, I'm not sure. Leave it.
Yeah, I put us in for an hour.
That's the budget.
Oh, gee. Nothing. Oh, Wednesday, 23rd, so I think.
But I love her.
Okay,
Okay, well,
because if you say 11:30, it's going to be executive into that.
yes,
Or
yeah.
else, and.
And sit down, yes, I will tell that to the family, I'm gonna let the select board and town administrator whatever they want, but I'll send a big email to all of them.
Yeah,
Okay, good,
yeah.
all right,
With,
okay, we'll eat
yeah,
it,
we'll have.
we'll do the ceremony at 12,
Set
yeah,
up by then.
yeah,
So,
okay.
How old is he?
She's 99.
99, yeah.
I say, wow.
And so we just do a little presentation to all and you know.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Yeah. So I thought it would be nice if the COA members could be there.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I'll do it at some house first.
And it'll be in spirit.
Amen.
Yes.
I gotta go first.
Be that thing.
No, you gotta do it, see, I didn't sign up, so I haven't sold out. Just go.
Sorry, if, listen, I,
you first.
we can talk to Donna, I just don't wanna throw out these, yes, we can finish it without talking to her first, yeah, because she's. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
First.
So just let me know who's gonna come. I know Ann, Trish, I.
I'll show them.
If you're.
For the presentation.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Yeah, we'll ask Donna.
Yeah, I do, but we all listen together.
You can sit wherever you want, and then you can come over and stand next to Lynn and for the presentation.
Okay.
Got some pictures to show them.
Yep,
Okay, Chris. Okay. Looks like we finally went through everything. So we have already some agenda items for next month that we'll talk about. I'll see if I can get the forms for that. Those what, Abby?
which forms, I forgot what that meant, which forms?
These are for, you know,
Oh, yeah, yes, thank you. Okay.
yes.
I have a question, keep it on 3.5. Okay. Remember when we talked about the groups that use the rooms, we thought if they could help with like cleaning up all little snippets of paper and thread or fabric or whatever, that seems to be working.
It is, people
Yeah.
have been very
Yeah, it looks like it is.
conscious